Hey, what's up, guys? Red's here again. I was talking to a Chinese YouTuber called Pedia, Hellopedia, also known as Pedia4. He's a really cool content creator. I'll put his channel in the video description. He was recommending a build for Necromus, and we were talking about the differences between the large hitbox enemies and the narrow hitbox enemies. And in this video, we're going to showcase that with Necromus's Twin Spear attack. So what happens in the game is enemies like Victor and Shadowbeak and bosses like that are very broad. So obviously they get torn apart by skills like Holy Burst. But Necromus's Twin Spears attack in the AI, I'm sure it's gotten better over time. I don't recall it ever being this good. Now really locks onto the target really hard and is actually quite good against narrow targets. So for a narrow target, we're going to be using Yorn and Bastigor hard mode with no player damage. And same with Selyne, just no intervention for the player. I'm not going to be shooting anything. I'm just going to summon the pal and let him do the work. Try to keep him alive by withdrawing. And I have two Necromuses here with Hoocrates. And the skill loadout for this fight is going to be Flame Funnel, Twin Spears, and Airblade. So Necromus with 3 Hoocrates reaches like 5,000 attack. And the Twin Spears attack kind of lets him get really close to the target. And in the case of tower bosses, it really messes with their AI because a lot of skills that the tower bosses cast have a minimum range. So they try to backpedal to cast a skill. And you're going to see here in a lot of instances where the AI tries to... we got to whittle the ads down first. But the AI tries to fight Necromus at point blank melee range. And Necromus is just in the AI's face. And the AI tries to get a skill off. In this case, Bastigor tries to get a spell off. And he kind of just keeps getting pushed back by Twin Spear. And never actually does anything. He just tries to keep getting that minimum distance, out of that minimum distance to use a skill, but Necromus doesn't let him. So here, Necromus is almost done killing the ads, and it's actually a really good showcase for Necromus because he can do this kind of content by himself without any guns being fired. So here I'm withdrawing between the two Necromuses and making sure that they can clear the ads because you can't have the rocket launcher guys around, obviously, for this fight. So here I'm dodging a Stone Beach. We finally cleared all the ads. They're kind of difficult to clear without guns. You can't. It's hard to control what the AI is going to target. So here we see. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. Look at Twin Spears. How it's kind of getting in the opponent's face, and it really messes with the targeting. So here we got another Twin Spears. This is something he can tank. So here, good example. He's pushing Bastigor back, and really messes with the delay. Like it really delays a lot of timings. And you're going to see here this also against the Selyne fight, where Selyne wants to get something off. But the targeting's kind of wonky. Like here, look at this. Curtain Splash, he gets hit by one hit because he's just so up in the AI's face. So the point of the reason I wanted to make this video make a point is that if there's a rebalance for skills, there's going to be, I think, a newfound appreciation and interest for skills such as Twin Blade, which have different mechanics. They're multi-hit skills, but they really are aimed at single target, and they don't really care whether you're big or small. The AI just kind of sticks to the target and deals its full damage. You could consider mounting him to do extra attacks, but really the AI shines with this kind of skill. When you mount him and use Twin Spears, it really doesn't work the same way. The auto tracking is not as strong as seen here. Here we're gonna see another Twin Spears coming up shortly, so watch. We're gonna go right through the Spirit Flame and boom, look at this. So it's just staggering Yorn and Bastigor. I think it's the toughest HP-wise, most defensive tower boss we have out right now. It's got a lot of HP. So here the rotation is going to be Flame Funnel. Here we have another Twin Spears. So we're going to get an example of what I'm talking about. So here, see what I mean? It just forces the AI to try to get out of minimum range and really delays attacks. We got another Twin Spears here. I'm going to withdraw dodge the Ice Swipe here, the Talon Swipe or whatever it's called. Let's see if we can get our Twin Spears here to illustrate the mechanic I'm talking about. Okay, so here I'm withdrawing. I don't want to tank Dark Wisp. It's a little too much damage. And I don't want to tank this either. But between the two Necromuses, which both have Vampiric, by the way, I'm able to comfortably keep them both alive, even though the aggro is on the pals. Aggro's not on me for the majority of the fight. Pretty simple fight here. Don't need guns. Also, this video can serve as an alternative for people who, for whatever reason, you haven't gotten lucky with gear drops or whatever, and you have access to Necromus. Necromus right now can solo all the hard mode tower bosses without firing a single shot, so pretty nifty here. So we kill Bastigor, And we also killed Selyne this way. Surprisingly, Necromus can solo Selyne without having to do much. Even though Selyne is not vulnerable to skills like Holy Burst, Necromus can still get the job done. So yeah, it's going to be a showcase of his skill and maybe get people thinking outside the box as to what can be useful. Now, one note on Necromus here that I was thinking about. Necromus is kind of in a weird spot because there's so many strong Dark Pals out, but I really believe that Necromus has a really good hitbox. When we go over to the Selyne fight here, you'll see that Necromus cannot be one-shot by Holy Burst, Selyne's Holy Burst. He barely gets clipped by it. So he could be a good alternative, like mass Necromus. I only have a handful of them that are optimized. I don't really have like mass Necromuses, but it could be a good alternative if you get like, let's say a raid team of Necromuses against a boss that's low to the ground, and seeing how they perform. Because this mechanic where they get in the opponent's face could be potentially useful in a raid situation as well. But yeah. I will leave you guys to the gameplay here. After the Bastigor fight, I killed Selyne in a similar manner. Selyne was a very quick kill, obviously, less HP. But Selyne does have dragon attacks, you just walk right through them. So, pretty cool showcase of Necromus here. I will be tagging Pedia4, so he watches the video. I know this is one of his favorite pals, so I hope he enjoys it too. And I will catch you guys tonight for another Xenolord Hardcore attempt. I think we're down to the last 200k HP, so hopefully we'll get it tonight. Now, thank you guys as always for watching. Appreciate a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I will see you on the next one. Peace.